Alright, sorry for the abrupt cut at the end of the last episode. The game crashed. Let's try this again.
I'm a little busy right now.
I'm not sure how to put this. You're not who you think you are.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate, and I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
This isn't an existential debate. You're a robot from the Commonwealth.
Excuse me? Look, kid, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by the way of the nearest porthole.
I've got proof.
Alright, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot, I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
It's all synthetic, dude.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit, this is pretty convincing evidence. But it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
Activate A3-21 recall code Violet.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's all a lie.
What are you gonna do about Zimmer? He's the one you were running from.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove him into a very small box and send him north where he belongs.
Actually, I was hoping you'd let me kill him.
He is a security threat, isn't he? All right. I authorize you to carry out Dr. Zimmer's execution. Don't think this gives you license to run around shooting anyone you want. Just Zimmer. And that bodyguard, if he gets in the way. Here, use my weapon. I've had it forever, and it's never let me down. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Oh, now that you know the truth, what are you gonna do?
I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do.
So what do I call you now? Harkness or A3-21?
Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right?
So why did you go ahead with the change? Was it worth it?
I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember.
I heard you're on some sort of city council.
Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
Alright, thanks for the help.
Carry on then.
Yeah, I wanted this quest done before we do the, before we start any of the DLCs, because I wanted the plasma rifle. Specifically this one. Alright, we're just gonna head to the lab. Actually, we'll go grab these at a later time. Okay, I'm pretty sure this bit may have been extended. just to match the layout of the ship.
For the most advanced scientific center in the Capital Wasteland, I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes, yes, yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
I'm listening.
This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced some very sensitive property, and you will help me find it.
Cut to the chase, Zimmer. What's the job?
Ah, a woman of action. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Let me be clear. You won't be looking for a lost puppy or family heirloom. You'll be searching for an android. Do you know what an android is? No, I imagine you don't. You see, we've moved beyond those primitive buckets you call robots and have created artificial intelligence, sentient machines, artificial persons that think and feel what we program them to. Occasionally, their programming miscalculates. They get confused and wander off.
I know what an android is. I dabble in AI programming myself.
Oh, I hadn't realized anyone in the wasteland was so knowledgeable. And you certainly don't look much like a scientist. Anyway, my android must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's not human. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
The android is dead. See, here's an internal component.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo. Unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Good to see you.
Now let's see if we can kill him anyway. No.
Good riddance.
Now, even
Sort of battle in the city yesterday.
even though he had an android component on him, I don't think he was an android. I mean, he worked in retrieving androids. So it's not out of the realm of possibility.
The gate guard said we got.
Alright, no one's hostile, so I think we're in the clear. Let's return to Megaton.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
There is another way to get over to this bit. Somewhere along the deck are some stairs. And you can find people patrolling on the deck. On the flight deck, I mean. Okay.
Ah, hello. Sorry, I'm a little busy.
God bless the USA and nowhere else.
Actually, did I pick up any scrap metal? Ah, just 2.
What do you need?
I wasn't going to sell the scrap metal, but since he was right there, figured.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
After a lot of searching, I've got the real history of Rivet City.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
It began as a research station, which is why it's still a scientific haven.
With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Alright, what's next?
I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics. So there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
I could check the library. Maybe someone's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
What do I get for going to the library?
The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there. So how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book.
I guess I'll be checking out the library then.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
I've been thinking about your experiments. Can I ask you something personal?
Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know?
Why are you always working on such weird ideas?
Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book.
I don't understand. Crazy experiments are what keep you going?
No, it's like... did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way.
So you're trying to make the world better than it was?
Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone.
Alright, what do you... I want to change my house theme.
Okay.
Tell me about your themes. Love machine theme.
Feeling a bit anxious, are we? Remember, once you...
Sounds good to me. Just gonna buy it anyway. When did I pick up the... Oh, right, Zimmer. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Good hunting!
Alright.
Billy says not to talk to you.
Yeah, whatever. Actually, do I have the... No, I don't have the Child at Heart perk. It's just because... You can get something from Maggie with the Child at Heart perk.
It's good to see you alive and well, madam. Well, it's good to see you anyway.
Yes, I'm going to be gradually working my way through the themes. Just to gradually get the stuff that you get from them.
You appear to have been wounded, madam. May I suggest you utilize your infirmary?
That's the plan. I think Love Machine is the only theme in this that that actually gives you a second bed you can sleep on. Now you know what will keep the jet on us because it's weightless. Now, I think before we do anything, we'll head to Canterbury Commons. Oh yeah, where did that note say it was? Northwest, near a red box car, okay. But yeah, I want Canterbury Commons discovered, just because it's a good place to go to look for the caravanners. Here it is. I will never say no to more skills, especially in things like small guns. Now, I'm making a quick save here because it's very possible that we can run into a caravan merchant only for them to be killed. And I don't want the merchants dead yet, because it's actually an unmarked quest that we can actually get, that we can actually get here. No.
Every day is a good day to die. Now you're starting to piss me off. We are lean, we are mean.
I'll just let them deal with that. Oh yeah, before you ask why I'm not going into that shack, you need to have a specific perk to unlock the shack. That shack, you need the Lawbringer perk. Okay, now that building there is the Temple of the Union.
Engagement multiple. Hail here, Spurred.
It starts up a quest that we will do at a later time. Now, I can also recall encountering death claws in this area, so gonna have to be careful. Oh.
Every day is a good day to die.
Hold on. Ah, these are just some poor bastards. Now, just leave them be. Oh, right, yeah, I wanted to remove the marker. Oh, and one of the merchant caravans has turned up. Nice.
Hello.
Looking for that special something? Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
Oh, I will. Though your inventory could be doing a lot better.
Another satisfied customer.
Okay.
Before the might of the antagonizer.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creation. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Recipes located.
They kill themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Humanity's creations are the seeds of their undoing. The world will belong to the antagonizer.
Not while the world is protected by me, the Mechanist.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
You seem pretty calm, considering there was just a war in your streets.
That must be the 20th time I've seen those two go at it. There are problem citizens, the Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. A while ago we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer. That woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. That was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Double that and you've got yourself a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another.
Anything to trade around here?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
Why do the traders come here?
Because I asked them to, I suspect. I grew up in these trade caravans, known most of them my whole life. I founded this place with my sister Daisy back in the day. Perfect stop along the caravan circuit.
How organized are the traders?
They're just small caravans that make rounds through the wastes, hawking their wares from Paradise Falls to Rivet City. They won't trade with anyone who's hit their friends, but that's about as organized as they get.
Have you thought about organizing the traders into a unified group?
I had thought about it, but some of these wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
Oh, I'm sure a charismatic fellow like you can get them to follow your lead.
Madam, you flatter me. I'm but a humble man of this small community. But since it's a trader community, I suppose I can call in a few favors with the caravans. I suppose I am rather persuasive in that way. So you just let me know what you'd like to see from the caravans, and I'll let them know what to focus on.
Okay, since he's already coming into town, let's talk about weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
He should expand his inventory.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely.
That's a good investment. Here's 200.
Excellent. Harith will be delighted. He usually is by most things, really.
He should expand his inventory further.
If Harith were a less reputable man, I'm sure he could use his armory to collect even more weapons. But he's a merchant, not a raider, so it's legitimate means only. Like a legitimate investment of 500 caps.
There you go.
An investment in weaponry is usually returned in short order, after all. I'll inform Harith.
He should expand his inventory.
That simply isn't feasible, I'm afraid. Harith's gear already rivals some mercenary armies. Anything further would be asking for trouble.
Okay. How many caps do I have? Alright, we can get one more trade caravan.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
Pleasure's hard to come by out here. What's on tap?
Most of the caravans that come through, their fondest desire is to spend a few days off the road and to get a full stomach. We've got good food in the diner, and we try to keep it nice and peaceful here, when that's an option, of course.
Okay, let's talk about the caravans. Do you have any traders that deal with miscellaneous goods?
That'd be Crazy Wolfgang. He does repairs and general supplies, but he prefers to call himself a junk dealer. As he says, he's overjoyed to assist those who have a deep need for his junk. He's just like that. Says it catches people's attention.
Can he offer a wider variety of junk?
With an investment of about 200 caps, I'm sure he could improve the quality of his materials, or at least offer more of them.
That's a good investment. Here's 200.
Excellent. I'll see to it right away.
He should offer even more junk.
At this point, it would require another pack Brahmin to carry his wares. But for 500 caps, I think he could offer more.
That's a good investment.
Isn't it, though? I'll inform Wolfgang immediately.
He should expand his wares further.
At the moment, Wolfgang's practically carrying an entire junkyard with him. Anything more, and he'll have trouble with the traveling part of being a traveling salesman.
Alright, that's
Sure
enough
thing.
of that.
Interested in any of the other...
Alright. Now, we can actually get a reward from the merchants that we've invested in.
I hear you're my mysterious investor. With your help, I've collected quite a few toys for myself. But what good are toys if they aren't played with? Thanks to you, I have so many, I can hardly play with them all. So, I present to you a prize of the collection, a micro-nuke. Enjoy it in safety.
I'm here to buy.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
Okay, so his inventory actually hasn't updated yet, but next time we talk to him, he will have quite the arsenal for us to purchase from.
Another set of...
Alright, now, before I switch the recording off, I'm just going to be setting us up for next time. We're not going to Grey Ditch. We'll do that when I feel like doing that. We're actually going to be making our way towards the Red Racer factory. Because it's right next to, the location we need to go to start Operation Anchorage. So I just want to get there, and I guess that will be where I leave this off for now. At least until I actually get to recording the DLC. Oh yeah, there's a scavenger here. Okay, that's a chunk of a car.
What do you need?
She has nothing. So I'll just sell her the flamer fuel.
Thanks.
Now, she has free skill books here.
You're easily amused, eh?
Yeah, I just want these books out of the way. Because I want their skills. Okay, keep going. Come on, there we go. Now we will get attacked by raiders in this area. Now we gotta be careful at this bit because I'm pretty sure there's a raider here with a missile launcher. Okay, well, in fairness, a flamer is just as bad.
Yes,
Nope.
Commander.
Damn it, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Sir, searching for targets.
Alright, just want to go get this factory discovered. Head back to Megaton to drop off some stuff. Oh, hold on. Alright, we got the location discovered.
Hey there.
It's good to see you alive and
How much scrap metal do we have here? 11.
well, madam. Well,
115 blood packs. I'll have to make a point to get those sold off. Alright, I do tend to still carry the laser rifle this early in the game because it's got more replacement parts. Actually, no, wait. Head back to the factory. Alright. Save here, and this is where I'll leave you off for today. Bye for now.